And we should be live. Should being the keyword. Am I live? Can't tell if I'm live. My channel. Seems like I'm live. Yep. Seems good to me. Do 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 do. Hog indeed. Oh, let's finish these drafts. Do you want to join in again, Fuzz? Or are you gonna lurk in chat? Alright, I'll jump in the Discord.
Hello.
Yo, we get to go straight into loud, by the way.
Hell yeah.
We love some loud. They were so bad. Alright, that timestamp should take you to the loud draft.
Yes.
Alright, should we just play?
Yeah.
Go! Alright. Oh, so we got Jax, Callista. They did ban Hecarim, and they did ban Caitlyn. Okay. Oh, Graves banned as well. Man, Graves is too good. He's getting banned. It's ruining my pick'ems. Oh wait, I put them in the wrong bands. Yeah, they should go here. There you go. So this is Detonation. Focus me. And this is Loud.
And triple L.
Trundle. Yeah.
For three losses.
3 losses. Alright, what's the B1? Is it going to be the first Renata? Is it going to be a random Aatrox again? Is it going to be Seraphine? What could it be? Aaliyah, B1. I'm not sure about that. You think that's B1able? I guess you can flex at jungle.
I would prefer Seraphim pick. On B1. It's not much of a flex style, yeah, it's mostly mid now.
Yeah.
So it's not really any.
Okay, I mean MF's good. I forgot about MF as well.
Yeah.
They go movement with it? Or do they pick... I mean, they can go...
They don't have to go Amumu. Amumu can be R3 as well.
Yeah. I don't think what's good into Talia. Normally you'd want something like Jarvan with MF, but Jarvan trying to engage into Talia rocks is a bit rough. Sedge is fine. Flexes it as well. I don't mind Sedge. Yone? That sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible. I really hope they don't pick it.
Aphelios also sounds a bit rough into MF.
Yeah.
I think no one's going to play Ashe or Renata the entire tournament, you know? Like, people don't realize they exist. This is going to be like Thresh. Well, they could go Lulu here. It's not bad.
I think they're already kind of losing the draft hard. Okay, Jarvan is okay. It kills the flex of Talia, but I like Jarvan more.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like either of them here, but... Like... Loud can just draft around the pop, you know? Zoe. Like, yeah, I guess that works. There's no way people play Syndra. Oh wait, they already have Talia, don't they? And Poppy. So they don't need to worry about Syndra. They should just ban like Lulu, Thresh, Renata, champs like this.
Yeah, I think Thresh should be a ban.
Oh, you can ban Braum as well with the Misfortune, and he likes being with Aphelios. You can ban like Thresh Braum, Renata Braum, Renata Thresh, Yone. Yeah, I mean, of course you can ban Yone.
I guess they're having a lot of
Maybe they have a Yone one
comfortable
trick.
picks, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Maybe they have Armut on mid lane or something. Camille ban.
Are they trying to read into the... I mean, Sejuani Camille is a thing, and then maybe they're trying to read into the Yone ban and trying to remove it so that they can play Camille.
But this is really bad. This ban is really bad. It's literally telling you this Poppy is jungle. It's not giving any flexibility in draft.
Yeah, that's true.
Because no one in the right mind would ever pick Camille into Poppy.
Horn's gone. Oops. Bye-bye, Horn.
So no Thresh or no Braum bans, which is kind of weird. I think Braum is pretty
Braum's
solid
good,
here
for DFM, yeah.
It's still a losing lane, of course, but I don't think you can save it when you have an MF into Aphelios.
What do you R4 here?
You are for a...
I think you go top?
You go... I think you grab a support you want. I don't think it matters too much. I don't think there's too much...
Mumu? Yeah, Mumu.
Yeah. If you grab a support, then...
For some reason, the first thing my head went to was Rel, and then I was like, why would you go Rel when a Mumu's up?
Yeah. A Mumu is like super okay
really good now, though. I like Braum into a Mumu. You just when he goes in, you just trade with him.
Yeah, Braum would make more sense than any other.
Aatrox, I don't know. I don't really like the Aatrox, but maybe it's the only thing he's comfortable blinding. Alistair's pretty okay.
Yeah,
it's not as good as Braum, but
yeah. I think Lulu, Braum, they're much better in this position.
You know what's really weird? If you look at DFM's comp, you've got like Talia, Aphelios, these like two sort of stand your ground kite back carries, and then you've got Poppy, Alistair who play into that, and then you've just got Aatrox who wants to run at them and hit them. Like, what is he doing there?
The Viego last pick.
Loud's comp makes so much more sense. I don't know why I searched video instead of Viego.
I really like Loud's comps.
Again, Loud were much better in draft the last game as well.
Yeah, so you want to pause it right now, or are we going... What are we doing?
Yeah, we can pause now, because it's not live anymore, and we can talk about it. So, I should still have everything set up on my stream thing. You think Ashe will definitely get played at some point? I think she for sure should, because she's a support flex as well. And there's like some matchups where she's good in support. And she's also good support with Misfortune. Right. Synergy. I mean, DFM have some disengage, but then they have a random Aatrox.
I don't think you like to... it's not like kind of a kite back comp. It's more of a... it has some cockblock potential, but I don't think it enables Aphelios at all. I think Aphelios needs some kind of enchanter.
Or some kind of Braum. You just like Braum's fine for the Aphelios. He just needs more protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Than Alistair. Alistair kicks one person away, and then...
Yeah, I mean, can you even stop a Mumu engage? With like, you have to be very fast.
Yeah, no, but for now we just don't consider what Loud have. We just look at what DFM have and how synergistic their comp is for this column.
I don't like it. Because
I can see a theme in 4 of their champions, but not Aatrox. Aatrox is like completely off theme.
I can see a theme in 3 of their champions and not Aatrox and Alistair.
Okay, you don't consider the Alistair as well.
Yeah, Alistair, like, I don't know what he does. Like, you want to die with Alistair, that's what you want to do. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
you're ever
true.
gonna get in that position.
He's definitely a much weaker disengaged champ than all the other options we
Yeah,
listed, like Thresh, Brom, Renata, Lulu.
yeah, and he can be used as disengage tool, right? But he's more of a disruption tool. Like,
Hmm.
like go in ult and make the enemies a bit more slower, I guess. Stun, get a knock up or something. Rather than I'm gonna send back and I'm just gonna kick away a Momo or Sejuani or whatever, right?
Yeah. I've just had a thought. What do you think about Soraka into Misfortune Amumu? Because Amumu's Q, you can see when he's going to throw it. You throw the silence at the person that it's going to hit so that he can't ult after it, and then when Misfortune ults, you just do the Soraka ult and heal them all back up. How do you feel about Kalista versus Caitlyn? I mean, Caitlyn is going to destroy that lane. Caitlyn's pretty overrated. I disagree. Caitlyn is way stronger than Kalista right now.
The problem with Caitlyn is that she's really, really hard to pilot. Like, she's one of the
So
hardest
is
ADCs
Kalista, to
to
be
pilot.
fair. They're both hard.
Yeah. Kalista's like more clicking wise. Caitlyn is
If
more
you
like thinking in
misposition,
advance. Yeah,
yeah, if you
thinking in
misposition as
advance.
Caitlyn, you're
Yeah.
gonna die, yeah.
Yeah, she really likes the setup. She really likes to control with the traps. She really likes to be in a position where she can kite you all the time, non-stop,
Yeah.
right? And where you can't engage onto her. And her problem is not if she gets caught, she gets caught. That's it. Bye bye, right? But if you can pilot her properly, she's the best ADC by far.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give like Focus Me like a 6. And then Loud, I'm gonna give it an 8, I think. If the Zoe was something that fits the theme harder, I would like it more. Like, it's okay. It's just not.
I mean, I like the synergy with the sleep and MF although. It's really good because you
Oh,
don't
it doesn't
proc
wake them
sleep.
up. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
so it's not that terrible
Yeah.
when it comes to these two. And some poke before the engage is also not bad.
Yeah, no.
Because they have a very good engage, like poke into engage into Viego resets. It's pretty good. Like I like Viego here a lot. And I like honestly, out of all team comps so far that we've seen, I like this the most. I would give it like 9 or 10 even. Like how synergistic it is.
Yeah, I can increase the 8 to a 9 for Loud. Which one is better in terms of draft? Caitlyn, for sure, because she has, like, what do you answer Caitlyn with? I think there's, like, Ash Karma, and that's kind of it. Callista gets answered by so much stuff, like, no one plays it, but Nasus actually just makes her not a champion. Zillion also makes her not a champion with his E. Ash makes her really struggle with her passive and just outranging her in lane. Aphelios is really rough for her as well. She will lose to Misfortune as well. She loses to Draven as well. Like, Callista's just way easier to answer than
Yeah. And
Caitlyn is.
Caitlyn at the moment is a pick or ban. Like you have to pick or ban.
Yeah. Lane matchups. I think Talia into Zoe has some like potential. You know, if Zoe like uses the ult and then they set up a gank with the Talia W, like when she pops back.
That needs to be in range. I don't think Zoe is ever gonna be so close to Talia to R into her like that.
Maybe she creeps it. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, this mid lane matchup is irrelevant.
Top lane's like slightly Aatrox favored, but there's not a lot in it. Sejuani's one of the tanks that's better into Aatrox. You can actually like go toe to toe with him, and then she has a dash as well, which is pretty big into Aatrox because you just dodge the third Q with it.
Yeah. Bot lane is
Into
hard winning though.
Viego. The bot lane is hard winning, yeah. The MF Amumu.
I think when you look at the jungle matchups, you should always look at the like other lanes matchups as well. If they can play, in my opinion, Viego is a bit better in this position, right?
I think in isolation, Viego's stronger than Poppy anyway.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's windows where Poppy is like can be annoying to deal with pretty early
like
levels, for example.
a fairly decisive Loud win here, like 8-2, 8-7-3, maybe 7-3.
And Viego,
It's
wherever
even.
he goes, wherever Viego goes here, he's getting a good setup. Like top lane, pretty easy to stun.
Yeah.
Bot lane, Mumu, a lot of
And
damage as well. Mid lane,
mid, you
sleep.
just see if a bubble lands. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. So he has pretty good like synergy with his champs, and his matchup is more elevated like that. So I think for jungle it should be like that. It's irrelevant. They never fight 1v1.
Yeah. Okay, theme is interesting because I think generally the theme that DFM have gone with the 3 champions they do have of that theme is really good into Loud's theme. The problem is they didn't commit to it in the second set of picks, and the champs they picked just aren't really strong enough at it, so. But the actual theme of standing your ground with Aphelios and Talia into champs that rely on dashing to engage is pretty good.
I don't like Aphelios with this. I don't see what Aphelios does here. How is he supposed to do anything apart from running away and cleansing?
His job is just to hit the front line.
Yeah, but can he? Can he be out of CC? What stops him? I guess only W from Poppy W. Yeah?
Poppy stops Amumu, Poppy stops Viego. I mean, doesn't stop Segel.
Yeah, doesn't stop the bubble. Doesn't stop the MF ult. There's a lot of things coming at Aphelios here.
Yeah, it's hard for him to play.
Yeah.
I mean, the draft is obviously winning for Loud. I just think when you individually look at the theme. So, like, what could they continue in terms of theme? I mean, they could go. I mean, I think Renata's really good as support. We also said Braum and Thresh. They're also really good for top. I mean, you can put Poppy top and you can take another jungler, or you can go. No one's gonna play it, but like it's a pretty sick Illaoi game. It's also quite a good GP game. People might actually play GP. It's not a bad Fiora game either, actually. That's quite a good Fiora game.
On blue?
Yeah, blue. Good.
They would have to blind it.
Good Gwen game as well.
They would have to blind it though.
Yeah, I just think all these things are better than Aatrox in their situation.
Because they can just put Sejuani in the jungle and have a better top lane matchup.
Yeah, but what are they going to pick into Gwen, really? That they could pick the Aatrox themselves. That's pretty good, but I've seen some, like, Nuggery likes the Gwen in that matchup, so.
Honestly, if Loud got Aatrox here, it would be nail in the coffin, so it'd be like 100-0.
I mean, if they had Aatrox and DFM still had Aatrox Alistair, yeah, but I think if they had Aatrox into, like, Gwen Renata, maybe not. I think Gwen would have a field day against that comp. Like, MF can't hurt her because the ult just goes through her W, and then she just kills the front line so easily. Like, the front line are gonna be sprinting at her carry, so if she just stands next to her carry and hits the front line, they're gonna melt. I think, yeah, Gwen is for sure what I would blind.
But yeah, thematically, I really don't see like ever the blue winning here. So just on paper, of course.
Alright, so here's an interesting way to look at it. I think that mixing 2 themes generally won't win against not mix, like just getting one thing, you know?
Yes.
Like, the fact that Loud have committed to one theme is like a reason that I'll give them a slight thematic advantage for that, but I don't think that category they crushed as hard as the other ones.
I think this comes down to also to flexibility, that they're telegraphing what they're gonna pick pretty much. Like they didn't utilize the Poppy
Well, they had
at all.
the Talia flex, and then they have
Well,
the
flex.
Poppy flex. So you don't know if it's Talia mid Poppy jungle or Talia mid Poppy top or Talia jungle Poppy top. You know, you don't know where things are going.
Yeah, you do, because they banned Camille.
But then they banned Camille, yeah,
Yeah.
and then
So it's pretty bad that they did that, and so telegraphing the draft, and so easy to play against that.
I mean they did kind of use the flexes. What's the point of gathering these stats? Fun? I don't know. I just wanted to see what would happen. Like, I'm not actually taking anything from these stats. I'm just collecting them, see what ends up happening, and then maybe it correlates to something, maybe it doesn't. Like by the time we get to the end of Playins, and if it's completely useless by the time we get to the end of Playins, then I'll just drop it for groups.
Two teams can combine, but they already shown two carries that are immobile and that are a target.
Two
and
teams
you can't really save that.
Two teams can combine, but what I don't think combine are carries that can only kite back and frontline that can only go forward, or like that wants to go forwards. Like something that combines is like poke and engage, because you poke them out and then or even poke and pick. Like you poke them out and then you go on them when they're low.
Yeah, and
So,
the problem also for problem for them is that you can't really, like, they can get picked up from far, like from very far. They can get blown up. Like Poppy is not tanky enough. Alistar is not tanky enough. Aatrox is not tanky enough. One sleep and that's all it takes. And you can't really do anything about it, in my opinion.
do you consider the Amumu R4 a flex? I think it technically is.
You should consider Sejuani being a flex.
I mean, obviously the Sedge, yeah. So they Sedge flex and then they hold top for R5 if they need it. But they pick a Mumu and they can still go Sedge top a Mumu support, a Mumu jungle, and then they could pick another support on R5 if, like, I don't think there's really any unplayable matchup for a Mumu. Maybe like Morgana he would hate, but I mean Loud definitely flexed better than DFM. I don't think any of them were like excellent. The Sedge flex was good though.
I think Loud flex pretty good in this situation. I don't think, like, you can say there's a lot of flex picks in DFG, right? But not really.
I mean, there's two that
they're not utilized. They're
not using them. Yeah, like
it's kinda, like we're just picking these.
You kind of know where it's going.
Yeah. So I would like not give points for that. I would give more points for just a Sejuani pick being utilized, and that's all.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think even though they banned Camille, like, they can still put Poppy top if it calls for it. Like, let's say they are for something dumb, like, Aurelia. They can just put the Poppy into top and neutralize it pretty hard, and then pick a different jungle. Now, they would never R4 Aurelia there, but
yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
They have, like, they're still keeping that option available.
Yeah.
It's just not as good. Like, Loud's flex is better. I think it's like a 5-3. 5 for Loud, 3 for DFM. Alright. Drafting around player skill. Oh my god. Oh, they put their jungler on a carry jungle. I don't know if I like that after watching him play Hecarim.
Oh. He did perform in this game, though.
DFM, I like that they've got a good top matchup. Their top's pretty good. So. Oh, he did perform in this game? In the DFM Loud game? Or...
Oh, yeah. He did perform. I mean, it's not hard to perform in this game, to be fair. Like, given the draft, it shouldn't be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for Viego, you have reset cities on...
Yeah, but it shouldn't have been hard last time they played either. Loud outdrafted last time as well.
Yeah, true. But they also got shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went 7-2 on Viego. Zoe 5-0, Misfortune 5-1, Sejuani 4-1. They got
I'm just gonna
pretty
go neutral and play a skill again because I don't know
yeah, I think that's fine.
the
I mean, they
players
did
that
ban
well.
Jax from the guy that plays Jax a lot, so that's something, I guess.
God, bro.
I didn't like that
It was
Jax with the Frozen
me
Heart.
on if it was me on loud, I would ban Jax.
True.
All right, where's my timer? Let's see what actually happens in this game.
I mean, 20 minutes game.
44, 5. There you go.
Oh, it's so free for Viego this game, jeez.
Zoe's not really a flex for support when you pick a Mumu straight after it. I guess you could shuffle it, like full shuffle everything, like Sedge goes top and Mumu goes jungle, Zoe goes support, and then you pick a new mid. But you already know your mid matchup, so there's no need to flex mid when they picked mid on B1. Okay.
I mean, it is like theoretically possible, but I don't think any support plays it. Not that I know of. I don't think anyone spammed it in solo queue either.
I reckon Carrier would play it. I can't wait to see what these guys build this game. I'm hyped. Oh no. He paused. We do have a very brief pause. How do you know it's brief? For who? Does it come back? Come on, game. God, I'm going so far forward, it's just not coming back.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
it's
game.
back, it's back, it's back. I'm at 220. Let me get my timer.
Are you watching the whole game?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game.
Okay.
220. Wait, if I put it at 221, then I can like play the video and then turn the timer on.
I'll just jump into the next draft and wait for you.
You already seen the game?
I've seen some, not all. It's just a stump.
Loud stomp?
Yeah, loud stump.
It's interesting, because they looked like by far the worst, but then I guess we haven't seen DFM play. But by the players that DFM have, they should be decent. They're at a big draft disadvantage, but Loud Loud had a big draft advantage in their other game, and they got completely shit on. Who were they playing? Loud last time. Loud. Oh, they played Beyond Gaming. Yeah. Yeah, so after I've got through, because I want to watch these games, because I think I'm just going to make like a recap video where I talk about like the best drafting team, which is probably, well, it's almost definitely Loud. And then I'll figure out who the worst drafting team of the day is. Okay. I thought this was a Loud stomp.
What happened?
Top die.
Top die?
Top die.
That's fine.
I don't know why Aatrox just cancelled his own recall. Yo, the top on Sedge actually sprinted it. Like he did on Jax the other game. So I guess for Loud, every time we see Loud draft, we want to see him on weak side top that, like, ints as little as possible. We want to see some Ornn for Loud. This guy has not been having a good tournament. That was really nice. Alistair just insta-cancelled the Amumu Q with his own Q. The problem they have is that, yeah, the Misfortune's just wrecking them. That lane does not look fun.
I will be right back. If you can message me when this next game you're gonna do the draft.
Yeah, sure.
See you around.
Bye. Steel might be dead here. Oh, never mind. Zoe missed the bubble. Okay, Evie's dead. Goodbye. It's kind of sad for Loud that Sedge got the kill. So good trade. So the problem DFM are going to have is that every time they want to fight for an objective, they have to be on the objective first. Because they have no way of approaching the enemy. Apart from, like, Alistair can go, but no one can follow him. Unless Talia ults into their entire team, but I wouldn't recommend that. So if they ever want to play for an objective, they have to, like, get prio over the waves, and they have to get there first. Not that that's particularly relevant until, like, 15 minutes or so, but it's definitely something you have to consider at that point. I reckon Aphelios can even go shield, though. Like, as long as he survives the dive. I don't know. Or Gale Force. I just think Kraken makes him a bit vulnerable. Aphelios should 100% just stay bot lane here, and they should just give the Herald. They're never going to win that Herald fight anyway. Like, they're now doing nothing in topside, they're just watching them take Herald, but imagine Aphelios is just farming bot the whole time and taking plates. It's really weird that he moved up. Like, what are they going to do? They don't have any engage potential except Alistair, so there's no way they can actually get on them. Yeah, I don't know why they're, like, posturing like they want to take that fight. They actually stole the Herald, but they're all gonna die. Maybe not all of them, but At least some of them are gonna die, or lose sums. Maybe they are all gonna die. Yeah, they're all gonna die. Oh dear. I don't understand why people can't just leave their AD carry bot farming the wave. See if you can stop the 5 with 4. If not, just push all the waves. Just take a wave in every lane and trade it for Herald. And like you're not even losing that much then. It's like what, is it 160 gold for a wave? Something like that. So you get 3 of them and your opponent gets none. That's a 480 gold thing. That's basically what Herald's gonna get you. Yeah, he might not have destroyed the tower with red-white. Like, he's definitely gonna run out of white ammo before he destroys the tower, like, through 5 platings, but he'll get, like, 3 plates at least, and he'll get, like, 2 waves. Yeah, now they have Kraken on MF. It's not looking good. It's so hard for DFM to play from behind with this comp. But I'm pleasantly surprised with Loud's drafting. Like, they played really horribly in the first game, but their drafting's been really good all tournament. Yeah, 3 plates. I'd guess 3 is how many he'd get. Okay, so Aatrox into tank matchup. Or at least this is Niall's opinion, and I tend to agree with Niall on this. It's much better for Aatrox to rush a Black Cleaver in a tank matchup and then pick up the Eclipse second than it is to do it the standard way. You'll do way more damage with the Black Cleaver and your tankier, and get more cooldown reduction so that you can use your spells on the tanks more. So into tank matchup, I think you should go Cleaver and then Eclipse instead of Eclipse and then Cleaver. Then there's the Gale Force on Aphelios, which I think should come in. Ruin King is good on Viego. Why is Aatrox getting solo killed by Sedge? What is happening? The fact that Aatrox as well is behind, he's so useless now. There's not a great deal DFM can do this far down. Lads drafts are really good. I wish teams put as much thought into drafts as they do. I'd say Beyond are the best. Well, in terms of drafting, so far Loud have been the best. Like, Loud actually played into Beyond and hard outdrafted them, and Beyond smashed them anyway. In terms of gameplay, Beyond look like the best minor region team, you know? In terms of gameplay so far, out of the games I've seen, the best team has been Fnatic by a landslide. Not a single team that has played up to like where I'm watching now has been anywhere close to Fnatic in gameplay. Like maybe Beyond, just because Beyond overcame such a colossal draft gap with their gameplay, but I think Loud were inting as much as Beyond were playing well. Whereas Fnatic were just kind of clean. Fnatic's drafts were decent as well. I don't think the score of 30-25 against Chiefs really showed how hard they outdrafted Chiefs. Because the Victor pick that they had, nobody on Chiefs could touch it. The RX vs RNG was super interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit of an LCK fanboy, but I have RNG to top the group, so either my pick'ems will be right, or I'll be happy that LCK do well. You can't not love Deft either. Yo! I need to clip this Sejuani build and send it to Foz. It's actually good, this game, it's just funny. With how hard they blundered their itemization. Oh, that's another thing Loud did in their first game. They itemized so unbelievably poorly. Deft Ruler, Viper, Jackie all insane ADCs. Yeah, Hope as well. Hope's really good. Loud's top laner has a 100% pickup rate of Frozen Heart this game. This Worlds, I like it. The Hecarim build from Loud was so troll. Feeling Chempunk chainsawed into Frozen Heart Hecarim. Hurt my eyes. The game is really simple to play out for Loud now. You literally just go to every dragon, and as long as you use your lead to shove in the waves so that you have prio, if DFM sacrifice prio to go and set up on the objective first so that they can actually fight, then you just take all their towers and ignore the Drake. And if they don't, you just take the Drake for free because they can never engage on you. And if they try and engage on you, you just kill them. So, it's pretty simple now. Viego built Frostfire Bork this game. I've seen a lot of Frostfire Bork. I mean, the Bork Rush is good. There's definitely better things than Frostfire. Into this comp, I mean, Sundera's fine into this comp. I don't think it's great, but it's fine. That's like the standard thing that people go on Viego. I think Kraken's good. Like, I don't know why people don't build Kraken on him. Yeah, so they got prio, they went to Dragon. DFM did not sacrifice prio to go to Dragon first, so they had to go to Dragon second. And then they just have no way of getting in. What do they have? Okay, I don't think they can do the same thing on Baron though, because like if you have a comp here as Loud where your champ, like if they've got a champion that can easily tank the Baron, they can repeat on Baron. That's a good bubble. Brrr. I'm glad someone's playing Zoe. Kraken is good if you're allowed to get that first reset, but you get blown up so quickly. Sunder's a good middle ground. Crossfire West by far. I mean, I think a lot of the time when people buy Sundera, Trinity's just a better option. But the reason I would go Kraken here is that you're not needed to frontline. You have an Amumu and a Sedge. And your carries are going to be chunking them at the very least. And your job is just to perma reset and kill like clean up, essentially. So the more damage you have, the better. Like no one on their team's gonna be able to kill you either. The only person that could maybe kill you is like Talia if you get hit by a W, but that's kind of it. Alright, well this game's over. It's the Budget Croco, Benjamin. Welcome back. How you doing? Budget Croco's playing okay this game though. He's not inting. I don't know what happened to his build. Oh wait, is he going Kraken? He's actually building well. His itemization is better. In fairness, it couldn't have gotten worse, so it could only have gone up. But it's gone from terrible to like good. You know, it's not even new. Like I objectively think bulk into Kraken is good here. Wait, that's a longsword. He's going shield bow. I mean, shield bow's fine. Kraken's better, I think. But any of the crit damage mythics are good. Well, maybe not Gale Force. But yeah, you should for sure go a damage mythic here. Everyone else is building right, yeah. I kind of understand what Alistair's doing actually. He's going for Chem Punk because they have Chem Tank, sorry. He's going for Chem Tank because they have like literally no other way of approaching Loud, so he's trying to give them some way of approaching, but that still leaves the same problem of no one on his team can follow him even if he does that, so he just ends up going in on his own. I think it'd be better if he just went Locket to try and deny the engage and combo as much as possible from Loud. But that doesn't save the draft. Like, there's not a great deal you can do. Alright, Viego kills everyone. Alright, I guess I'll tell Foz to come back. Oh wait, they didn't end. No, yeah, they end. It's like, why are they not ending? There we go. Alright, let's set up draft for the next one.
Enjoy the game.
That was interesting. But I don't understand. Right, the biggest thing I don't understand is why DFM, you know the first Herald? There's no way they're going to win that fight with their comp, and they brought Aphelios all the way across the map with red-white guns instead of just taking 3 plates and 2 waves. It's Sag.
It is Sag.
Saigon Buffalo versus Istanbul Wildcats. Oops. Right, now I can skip through all this nonsense with the interviews. Oh, hang on.
You wanna do the timer thingy?
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
It should be
8:55:33.
okay. I hope I can get there.
I just linked it to you so you can click it.
Right, I'll pause right away. Alright.
Ready?
You can call it. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You're welcome. Quick shot.
Alright. I haven't seen this one at all. Azir LeBlanc.
Well, they had draft gift in the other game. Loud did. They just got shit on so hard by gameplay. Pantheon ban. Aatrox. That means Hecarim or Caitlyn, right?
Yeah.
Unless they trade ban. We could get the first Hecarim Caitlyn trade. We've not seen that yet. My god, everyone's banning Graves. This is not good for my pick'ems. Stop it. Pick the Graves. Don't ban it.
That looks like a Hecarim or Caitlyn one first pick.
Yeah, for sure. It might be the other one on R1. Yeah, it might be a trade.
Yeah, it's a trade. I would pick Caitlyn, but okay.
Would you?
Hecarim is also
Like,
I mean,
Caitlyn in isolation struggles into Hecarim, but if she has the pieces around her, then, like, Caitlyn can be fine. This guy always hovers Garen. Okay, another Sedge flex, I guess.
I don't like early Silas, does nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think they're thinking is that Hecarim ult's really good on him. That's kind of it.
True. But now just Caitlyn Lux and you win the draft.
Yeah, there's no way you should ever get Hecarim Caitlyn.
Just Caitlyn Lux. Come on.
I hope Graves will be the most played, because that's what I have in my
Zach.
pick'ems. Zach!
Zach. I've seen mid Zacks.
I mean, that's...
Caps place.
It could be Zach MF bot as well.
Could be. It's a flex, I would say. Okay, there's no way you pick Caitlyn here now. Because Morgana Lux are gonna be banned.
Do you pick Morgana now, and then you pick your AD after?
You could. Actually, it's not a bad idea because of the champs they have. It kind
I
of blocks.
don't think Kai'Sa's good at all here.
Kai'Sa sucks.
You're picking Kai'Sa
Silas
into
sucks.
MF, and then maybe even into MF Zach. I mean, I guess it's one of the only ADs that can somewhat fend off Hecarim, like evade Hecarim when he dives on them. But
Blue should ban Leona and Nautilus here. There's no point in banning jungle. Nah, okay. Never mind.
I think, yeah. What do you think about Kaita Janna, by the way? If it, like, because of the Zac?
We don't know where Zac is.
Yeah, that's true. But even if it's jungle, it could be lane, I guess. But Janna into Zac is just...
It's not jungle.
They could put Hecarim top.
I guess, but that would be crippling a bit.
I don't know. I like Hecarim top. Seraphine's a good ban.
Ah, that's alright. Could it actually be Zac mid?
They can play Kai'Sa Thresh as well. That makes Zac's life difficult.
If you look at Caps's solo queue games,
Yeah, he's only been playing Zac mid.
yeah.
Yeah. I like Thresh here, I think.
I mean, Leon and Atlas, if you want to play, okay. I guess we're not flexing.
Trundle? Okay, so yeah, we're breaking our own flex on 4.
Do you just go Fiora here?
As Saigon, yes, I would. But I don't know if he plays Fiora. But Fiora's insane here. Alternatively, he can go Gwen. Gwen's really good as well. We're going Leona over Amumu.
I guess he doesn't want to give a Mumu ult to
That Leona roll on Silas as well, though, is really good.
Yeah. Mumu 1 is better, let's be fair.
I mean, yeah, it is better.
And with the AP ratios like that, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Mm.
The typical one that you see is Braum, because the Braum ult has like no AP ratio on it.
Okay, Gwen. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay, I said
Zach
Gwen. Gwen is really
Zach is
good.
mid. Okay, they're stomping this draft, by the way.
The Gwen pick is really nice here.
Yeah.
I think
You have
Soraka.
to go
I
Nautilus.
don't think Soraka's good. I think she struggles because
Yeah, she loses.
she'll need to run forwards here. But whenever Soraka
Yeah.
needs to run forwards, it's really hard for her to play.
Poppy.
Support Poppy. Yeah,
No,
Alistair. I think Alistair's just a better support Poppy, but I still prefer Thresh.
I mean, Poppy kind of fucks some champs here.
And fuck
A lot.
Zac.
Yeah.
It's kind of it. Alright.
Okay, let's pause.
So, first things first, Wildcats drafted all, like, the same colour palette, so they already win.
Like, that's 1 point to synergy at least.
Yeah. Whereas Saigon have got, like, they've got 2 blue, a green, and, like, 2 orangey red, and that's just not good. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Synergy, I mean, Saigon have better synergy. No, I think it's probably about the same. It's very obvious what both of them want to do, right?
We're talking about just in between champions, right?
Yeah, if you ignore the other team's comp and just say,
Right.
like, how synergistic is this comp? How good are these 5 champions together?
Alright, we have flanker, 2 flankers potentially,
Yeah.
1 hard engage, a second hard engage,
Yeah,
and
and then
really good follow-up.
Misfortune. Yep.
Really, really good follow-up. So Gwen and Miss Fortune really benefit from this comp. Really, really good. So they are hard pick carries here, and they will carry with this team.
And you've got 1 physical damage carry, 1 magic damage carry.
On the enemy, we have... Okay.
It looks way
You
more
want to
like...
go into...
Yeah, it's just full frontal, like, go at them, but they have
Kai'Sa
Silas
is
who can look for
self-healing.
flanks.
Kai'Sa is self-healing here, though.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
I'd imagine Alistair's not going to be in the backline.
So, interestingly, I think how you want to play Kai'Sa here is that you hope that your W or someone else's CC lands onto, like, MF, so that when Hecarim, Zac, Gwen, Leona all go forward, you go over them onto Misfortune. So you,
That
like...
sounds horrible, though.
I mean, I guess you can try and just kite back, but you don't... I mean, you have Alistair.
Yeah. I mean, just getting...
But Kai'Sa will kill
Kai'Sa.
MF if she does that. Like, if they all dive in and you ult away, but instead of just ulting backwards, you ult onto MF and kill her, and then just, like, dip.
Yeah, if it gets to that. But it sounds so hard and so bad, in my opinion.
It's the same as the game with Victor last night. Nobody reaches MF. I mean, I think Kai'Sa can dive on her, but, like, it's Kai'Sa alone, kind of. Like, if she just get... Like, even if Trundle just holds Pillar to stop MF's R, and he did, like, when he sees the MFR, he actually just sprints into it and pillars her.
I mean, I would give advantage to the Buffalo here.
Yeah, Buffalo. In terms of draft, I'd like Buffalo's draft way more. In terms of synergy, I think it's slightly better for Buffalo. Like, when you look at Wildcats' comp, I don't see anything and go, what's that doing there? That's off theme. Like, it is all on theme, and it's all the same colour, which we've already said, so... That's a bonus 17 points. I think I would go, like, 8-7 for Buffalo.
8-7.
Yeah.
For just synergy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really dislike Silas. I don't know, like, why Silas. Why, like, if you put Victor instead of Silas, isn't that like 10 times better? Azir.
Azir,
Victor.
yeah, I agree with Azir. I don't know about Victor.
Victor W is pretty nuts.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe Victor.
So, like, I don't know.
It's definitely
And-
less than Buffalo. I just don't think it's, like, massively less. Like, you've got Sejuani with melee support, melee jungle. Oh, wait, the Sejuani's top, though, right?
Alright.
Wait, you know what they should unironically do here? They should put Trundle top. Trundle will fist Gwen, whereas Gwen will beat Sedge. The lethal tempo Trundle in lane
But
beats
they're not
Gwen.
doing that.
No, I know. But like just pure draft wise, they could.
Yeah. Well, I think definitely that Buffalo is more synergetic.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
What's the like? Can we give it a 10? I think it's that synergistic. I think it's almost like
Really?
really good comp. Yeah, I mean they complement each other really well. I don't see like they can dive bot, they can do hard engages, they can make picks, they can what else can they do? They can go 1-4. They have good TP flanks. They have
Yeah, that's true actually. I guess
everything.
I see Leona and it makes me unhappy.
Yeah, I mean Leona pick was there because Amumu was a bit of a Silas
But it's
thing.
not off theme. I think it just I'm
Yeah.
gonna up it to 9. But yeah,
Yeah, because I think it's
how insane is it that you're getting Hecarim MF on blue side? I mean, not
And
as
it
bad
could
as
have
if you
been
got it on
Caitlyn
red
as well.
side, but yeah,
Caitlyn is not picked or banned here.
that's crazy.
Yeah. All right.
That is
Well,
insane.
matchups.
Okay, so if they put Trundle top, which they won't, it's much better.
Yeah, but they didn't. So they
So,
actually didn't. I'm looking.
all right, they have Silas into Zac. I would imagine Silas wins that. I can't imagine Zac winning the Silas matchup.
I think we need to see this actually.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
We'll watch that one. I mean, Hecarim individually is stronger than Trundle. That's a winning jungle matchup.
Because this
Just by
did
being
come as
Hecarim.
an answer, you know? Like he did pick Zac into Silas. He didn't go the other way around.
That's true.
So maybe he knows what he's doing.
The bot lane's winning for Saigon. The top lane's winning for Saigon, but they could flex out of it because they could put the Trundle top, but they don't. So who cares? All right, let's get into the game. Oh wait, there's other categories. There's not just lane matchups, is there?
Yeah.
Flex.
Oh, did you put matchups?
No, because I want to see how the Zac Silas looks.
All right.
In game.
That's already losing top, losing bot, and losing jungle.
Yeah, unless
for Istanbul.
Unless Silas like smacks Zac, it's gonna be a pretty heavy win for Saigon in matchups. How do the themes match up? It's kind of similar to the Fnatic game. You got an engage comp against another comp that wants to fight, but the other one's got less engage and less range. So it's just way harder to fight for Wildcats than it is for Buffalo. Right?
Yeah. They also need
I think they've got less damage as well. They've got less range, less engage, and less damage.
Yeah.
So, what did we give the Fnatic one? Like 6-4. Yeah, I mean,
6-4?
yeah, because in terms of the theme, maybe I'll increase the Fnatic one to 7-3. Looking back at it, I think this should be a 7-3.
This could also be a 7-3.
Yeah, that's why I put it as 7-3. And that's why I changed the Fnatic one, because I think it's very similar themes from both teams against each other.
Yeah.
Flex. They flexed Sedge. I mean, alright, do we consider Flex with the Sedge Trundle thing, even though they didn't play it?
And we don't. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
And they also telegraphed with the bans in the second phase. Like, why would you ban Pantheon and Aatrox, right? Or no, wait, never mind.
That's the first
Forget
round.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one. I'm looking the other way around because of the Worlds thing.
Meanwhile, the Zac is very flexible, literally.
Yeah.
He's stretchy and stuff.
Really stretchy.
Yeah, we didn't know where it was going really until they locked in Leona. Yeah. And that's their last lock. Well, it's not their last lock-in, but they pick them at the same time, so it is their last lock-in. So yeah.
And Gwen was born out of this, so pretty good.
Yep. And the Gwen pickup was really good. The ability to hold it that late with a flexible pick is really nice. So definitely higher flexibility on Saigon. Did Istanbul flex anything? I guess holding Sedge until the second rotation, they flexed it. No, they just immediately unflexed it.
Yeah.
Man, people need to stop doing that. Triggers me.
I really don't know why don't you just pick Nautilus or Leona on R4?
So the on R4, well,
Yeah.
I want a Thresh.
Or Thresh, even Thresh, yeah.
I think
But anything that
Flay
goes with
and
Kai'Sa,
Lan-
right?
Yeah. Flay's just insane into Leona. Well, you don't know the Leona, but into Zac. But like, okay, so they held a Sedge flex for exactly one set of picks. So I think we can give them 1 point above nothing. So they get a 2. That's it. And then Saigon, they held this Zac flex all the way to the end. Technically, the Hecarim I also consider a flex when the enemy hasn't picked their top yet.
Oh.
So
That's at least a 6, in my opinion. It's pretty strong.
I think a 6 is a good number to go for with that.
Yeah.
They have 2 flexible champions that flex like off of each other as well, and they held it all the way to from the start to the end of the draft. They flexed quite hard. Player skill, I don't know. Not a clue.
Just 5-5.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how the game goes. I want to watch this mid lane. It's interesting. Okay.
Right.
Get my timer. Reset. Well, why is it at 2 minutes?
Hit me up for the main game.
DRX RNG? Okay.
Yeah. There's the round.
Bye. Let's see how this game goes. Saigon better than Wildcats? Draft-wise, for sure, yeah. Zac can go 4 rolls? Zac can go 4 rolls, yeah? Yep, top jungle mid support. I didn't actually think we would see any Zac at Worlds, but apparently we do. Really interested to see how the matchup looks in mid. The top matchup looks so sad though. Sejuani gets destroyed by Gwen, whereas Trundle can actually just run at her and kill her at 6. I really think they should have flexed that. Conqueror on Zac. Sounds good, actually. Sounds good in this situation. A player gap, Saigon over Wildcats. Okay. Oh, they griefed it. What are they doing? They're dying 3v2. They griefed it. They just ran into the tower. What am I watching? What am I watching? What a... Okay, Silas is winning the mid right now. Although he's missed a substantial amount of creeps. Gwen is destroying the top matchup as expected. What is Trundle doing? He just walks into the turret against Leona. What pathing did Hecarim do? Because we saw level 2 Trundle in bot lane with red buff, right? So I didn't see how many CS he had there, but I think there's always the opportunity that Hecarim with Gwen's pressure could have just taken Trundle's entire topside. Because I would imagine level 2 Trundle with red buff did red, wolves blue, or just red. No, he didn't do blue. He may have just done red straight into bot. He's dead through his passive. They should give it to Silas. Yep, nice. So if you're Saigon, you just want to enable your Hecarim to outpace the Trundle, and then you're just scaling better. Almost across the board. I think maybe Silas scales better than Zac, but literally every other... Well, Alistair scales better than Leona as well, but that's the support matchup. It's not really massive in terms of scaling. It's just Alistair becomes very tanky, which is nice. Ugh. Ugh. He did Wolves Blue Gromp, then Wraiths Red Croaks. Hecarim did. Wolves Blue, okay. Croaks. Trundle is sitting right now, which is kind of... On the one hand, it's like he's gonna get outpaced no matter what, so I guess he should just sin and look for shit. On the other hand, he's getting outpaced even... Like, they're reaching the point in the game where Hecarim, Gwen, and MF are just gonna be too strong for them to deal with. They're reaching that faster. But I don't think they should fight this. I don't think... Like, yeah. Saigon just shouldn't fight that. To be fair, it doesn't end terribly. Actually, this is going to end really well, because Holy Phoenix sprinted it. I don't know why he ran all the way down the lane there when he knows Hecarim's there. Yes, Heka, okay. Yeah, it's just because I saw Trundle do that Sing gank at level 2 with red buff only, and then die under the tower. My immediate thought is, right, Hecarim just take his entire, like, topside jungle. Because if he took his topside, he wouldn't be level 2. If he did, because if you do red Krugs Wraiths, you get 3. So some of it must have been up. Oh, wait. Unless Trundle didn't start Hecarim's red, right? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Paying attention is for next game, where we have the banger DRX versus RNG. Exciting times. Hecarim just needs to enable his father full clear now. Just full clear all the way down the map. Grab all that money. itemization here. Hecarim. Well, why are they... Every fight we're flipping Herald. Well, every game, sorry, there's a Herald flip. Oh my god, what a scrap for no reason. What is the point of these Herald fights? Started his red and everything else topside was up. Okay. So Hecarim could have run into his topside and yoinked everything. Because he had full prior on Gwen. Yeah, like I just said there, Hecarim needs to get his father full clear on. Like, all of his camps had respawned. So he could just take the entire map of camps, give Herald, and just don't bring your bot lane up. Just have your bot lane push bot lane tower. It's just crazy that everyone fights over every Herald, even though they're outscaling and have a better draft in general. Why do you need Herald? Why do you need them to not have Herald? I don't know. It's just crazy. They just throw the game at Herald? Yeah, true. The same thing happened in the last game. I mean, these are both, like, minor regions, so... Perhaps it's unfair to, like, hold them to the same level of criticism as, like, LPL and LCK teams, but... Even LPL and LCK teams flip Herald for no reason. Hecarim's 73 CS could unironically be like 85 right now. He could be up another 3 camps on what he's already got. This is really good though. Where's the ult? Oh, he already used it. I'm blind. I thought that was going to end better than that. I thought he would E in and then ult rather than ult in and then get CC'd and then E. Because if he just E's in and then uses his ult, then he's CC immune. Like, E through them, ult back through them. Still really good. Yeah, they get Sedge's TP and now Gwen takes a ton of plates. I think it's not great for Sedge to TP there, because Gwen's just gonna get accelerated. I think Gwen might actually be the hardest champ to deal with for Wildcats. Gwen wins that. Actually, Gwen doesn't do the most amount of damage right now. I think maybe he had lethal if he built correctly, and by correctly I mean instead of buying the leeching Leer, you buy a blasting wand and an amp tome, because that gives 60 AP instead of 20. So I actually triple the AP for the same amount of gold. I don't like rushing leeching Leer. Bean J. Alright, we're finally invading topside when they do something botside. I like it. Get Hecarim ahead on economy. Trundle having 7 kill participation is kind of inflating his status in the game though. It's, again, a bit unnecessary on this fight, but it was a good angle for Hecarim. They should back off now. Yeah. Don't overcommit. Your Hecarim literally cannot join, and he just wants to go and clear his camps. What are these numbers at the top? Was it like CS per minute? I think I saw like 9.4. No, I don't know. I don't know what those numbers at the top were. They had like 1 for each player. This is a good angle for Hecarim though. Really nice ult. They played that really well. That was damage. I see. Okay. Gwen has Riftmaker. He's dead anyway, it doesn't matter. No, he's dead. Oh. Everything this Trundle looks at dies, actually. It's making the Hecarim less ahead than he should be. They for sure don't win that 2v2. They're just looking for something for Hecarim to take. I think you should just go get that top crab. There we go. Damage done in that fight. Cool. Alright, I think what's really important is whether Misfortune can finish Lord Dominic's before Ocean Drake. If she can, then they can fight. If she can't, I wouldn't fight. Jesus. Yeah, maybe you can move tomorrow, Silas, but you don't get to move in that fight, buddy. This is an interesting situation. Okay, never mind. They're gonna fight for Herald. That's a good flank for Gwen, though. This is favoured for Saigon. They don't need to chase. They just kill Alistair and then take the objective. Good. Good job, Saigon. Trundle 40 CS behind in 15 minutes? Yeah, exactly. If he just wasn't getting all these successful plays across the map, like if the Herald flip play, for example, wasn't there, where he got a ton of assists, he would be even further behind. And Hecarim would be further ahead because he would have full cleared instead of doing that Herald Herald fight. That was all very good by Buffalo. And now what they can do is base Misfortune, get Lord Doms on her, and then run her to Dragon through bot side and pick up red on Misfortune. I guess she's going to pick up red before recalling. Maybe she doesn't quite have the gold for Lord Doms, and she needs that 100 from red to pick it up. But yeah, Misfortune with red buff and Lord Doms is going to be really insane. She hasn't based. And they're stealing the red away. How did this happen? Right. I don't think that I don't think they should have just given them that red. I don't know what Hecarim's doing top 2 seconds before Drake. Surely they could have. So what they're doing here with the Herald, surely they could have done that mid lane and then transitioned onto Dragon rather than dropping it top for some reason. Oh, they're just giving them second Dragon. I don't think it's like awful that they get second Dragon, but they're losing bot tower. Like they're not getting anything mid. I think that was really bad by Saigon, actually. I think everything was set up for them to succeed there, and they failed anyway. Divin, though? I like Divin. Divin's a good word. I hate when I get Divin under my tower. They outscale anyway and they're feeding Gwen. They're not really feeding her that hard though. Like, she gets an outer turret without plates. It's not massive. Oh, never mind. They knew it was Mountain Soul, so they gave up the Ocean Drake, which is a worse individual Drake, so that they can get 4 Mountain Drakes instead. Like, they're just psychic, and they knew it was Mountain, and they knew it would be better to have 4 Mountain Drakes, because then they physically cannot die. 5 head. But yeah, if they end up with 4 Mountain Drakes now instead of 1 Ocean and 3 Mountain, it's actually better for them. So, because what is 4 Mountain Drakes? 36% more armor and magic resist, I think. It's 9 per Drake, right? Let's have a look. Mountain Drake. Lol. Maybe it's 8. Giant Slayer. This is the buff. Oh shit. Yeah, 9. 36% resistances. 36% resistances they could potentially get this game. What in the fuck are dragons? Somebody save top lane roll. The bot side objective is too strong. Where is Gwen? Why is Gwen mid? Why is Gwen not pushing bot lane? Is she gonna go push top? I feel like the entire Gwen could have pushed bot all the way out here, and then she could rotate into top and push top out, and then she can TP Drake if Drake starts. They're A-ramming it a bit. Monka W indeed. I think it's actually weirdly... There's this weird scenario where if Saigon get to Drake first, which I think they should be getting to Drake first, they should want to keep Hecarim in a bush somewhere, or just keep him out of vision so that Silas can't steal his ult. Because if Silas can't grab Hecarim ult, until, if he has to grab it mid-fight instead of having it prepared so that he can go on a flank with it, the Silas loses a lot of his power here. Because he wants Hecarim ult every time. It's the best ult he can have here. Like, Leona's second, and then probably Gwen, and then Zac. The problem with Zac ult with Silas is he can't use his other abilities while he's bouncing, so he just kind of bounces around and does nothing. So yeah, if possible... Oh, that guy's screwed. That was kind of sick. BJ ulted the Alistar Q. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a bit draft gap there, but it's also just Alistar being way out of position, getting caught, getting outplayed mechanically. Like, everything went wrong. Also, this Zac is not beating the Silas, individually, so for matchups, I'm gonna give it a 7-3 to Buffalo instead of something higher. If the Zac was stronger individually, then yeah, I'd give it a higher score, but it's not been particularly good. But this Saigon draft has the highest score of any draft so far. Which isn't surprising, because this is a really nice draft. Is Leandri better here on Silas than Everfrost? Yeah, I think so. Not only because there's AoE ults, but just because it's going to do a lot of damage to Gwen, to Hecarim, to Leona, and to Zac. And then they all have more health than him, so he gets the multiplied damage from the other Leandri passive. Yeah, Leandri's better. Also, Zhonya's is a bit garbage as a second item. They have a lot of magic damage, so the armor's not even great. And then what are you Zhonya's using? Like, if you're in a situation where you're in the Misfortune ult as Silas, you're probably CC'd anyway. I don't know. Zhonya's seems a bit dead. I think you just go straight into, I think, Leandri Cosmic Drive. Or even Leandri Void, but that makes you a bit squishy. Why did they just engage on them? Why did Wildcats just engage onto fucking Buffalo? That was... Alright. Surely not. Please, back off. Thank you. Okay, so what I don't like about what just happened is obviously that Wildcats engaged on them, but even if they're 4, I think it's really hard for Wildcats to engage on them like that, and they can just send Gwen to a side lane, and then they have another lane to rotate into after they take that, and they can take another one. Another tower, I mean. Maybe another inhib. Or they could put Zac in the side lane as well, and have Gwen stood on them. Because Gwen is harder to run into than Zac is. Gwen's doing a lot of the damage. Yeah, I think that's better. I think you put Zac in the side lane after you get Baron. He pushes the wave in so that you take mid as 4, and then you rotate into the lane that Zac's in, and you take that as well. E away! The smallest E in the history of Zackies. Alright, just form on bot. Just let this guy buy time and form on bot. Why is Gwen mid? What is the point of being mid right now? What do you mean he's gonna guide the super minions forward? They're gonna go forward anyway. You just keep Zac in Fog of War and pressure with him? Yeah, he pushes in the side lane and then he hides, and then he pushes in the side lane and then he hides. And then you just rotate everyone onto him. And then it would be even better as well, because if he did top, then you would have top inhib down for Drake, and then you take free Drake, and then you 5-man bot, and then, yeah, the game kind of plays itself out from there. Dead Man's Plate on Hecarim. That's fine. I'm not a big fan. I know people really like the move speed, but I just prefer Randuin's over Dead Man's Plate. You just become so tired, or even Death's Dance. Also, the Dead Man's Plate on Trundle, I really don't understand. Maybe he's copying Hecarim's items. Gwen top and Zac hides in proximity. The only issue I have with that is that then if so like how Wildcats engaged on them in mid, if they do that and Gwen's not there, they can actually kill them, because Gwen is a huge amount of their damage right now. I think it's important that Gwen's actually with them. Unless something really spicy comes out in DRX RNG, I think this Saigon draft is gonna be the best draft of the day. Yeah, her TP was down, but even so, like they can get some kills in just in the time it takes Gwen to channel the TP. But yeah, her TP being down is big. I think if they come to the Baron, you just turn. You don't want to flip it. It's damage in thousands. That's why it said like 9.2 earlier. It was 9.2k damage. Let's see. I think it's a bit of a given that Saigon are going to win this game now. There's really not many options left for Wildcats. We're kind of in the DRX RNG waiting room. Gwen got very chunked for no reason. The Sedge died for no reason. Why was she in the pit? I don't like... Yeah. I don't like that they're flipping this. They need to turn again, I think. I actually think Trundle could have just run through and gone for the steal. Like, he probably dies, but at this point, you're going to lose if you don't, so... You may as well just try and flip it. Like, he has flash as well. He could easily flash into the pit and just try and smite it. Because I don't think they have any way of winning except flipping some weird stuff, so... I like where Gwen positions here. She just completely cuts off their escape. And they just get boxed in. I don't know why she walked all the way back into mid there, though. And then she misses her ult, and then she just gets chunked out. The positioning at the start was really good, but then what she did after that was a bit grief. I don't think the bullet time would have gone much differently. It doesn't hit that hard on Sylas, because the AP ratio is not as high as the AD ratio, so it doesn't do a massive amount of damage to Sylas. Yep, okay, I was about to say, just have Leona stand between Alistair and the people pushing. Yep. Perfect. I really like how Leona played that. She was exactly where she needed to be. You don't need to go for this mid inhib. Just go and get Dragon. Legit, just walk to the dragon and take it. Just leave. Stop it. Alright, so the problem with this is there's two things that could happen. They could kill them all and end the game, or they could die and suddenly Wildcats have a chance because they get dragon and put themselves on soul point. Oh look, they're dying. It's okay. It was close. They actually nearly lost the game there, but they could have just gone Baron, made the safe play. Bro, this is really scary. Why are they doing this? Alright. GG! Alright, it's time for what we've all been waiting for. DRX RNG.
Hello.
Hello, it's time. It's DRX versus RNG.
How was the game, by the way?
They flipped the Herald play again. The Saigon comp that was like better and outscaling, and the most egregious part was they flipped the Herald play when they could have taken bot plates and waves, obviously, but Hecarim's entire jungle was up. He could have just Father Full cleared. And then other than that, they kind of just stomped them. At the end, the mid matchup looked Silas favoured.
Alright. Well, it's reasonable.
Yeah. Alright. So yesterday on stream, I said that people are sleeping on Zika, so let's see how he plays today. And let's see what form Deft is in.
You doing the link?
Yep. It should be this timestamp. Should be just about to start. DRX are on blue. Right. DRX RNG. Bro, these teams' full names are just 3 letters. Alright. Ready?
Alright, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Fix my timer as well.
Good.
Stop. Alright, what we got? Fiora ban, Yumi ban.
Reasonable so far.
Poppy ban. It's fine on blue. Hecarim, Caitlyn on red.
Alright, Kate.
Okay, yep.
Hecarim should be a third ban.
Yeah, for sure.
You either trade or you ban both.
I don't think they're called Royal Never Give Up, are they? Anymore? Didn't they rebrand to just being called RNG? Like, DRX used to be called Dragon X, but now they are just called DRX. Silas ban. Hecarim's on.
B1. Like, okay. Never mind.
Why are teams B1ing Aatrox? I really don't like that.
They like it. They like Aatrox for some reason.
The one thing that I will say though is they banned Breed's Fiora into it, so there is no way you pick Vi on R1. I fucking hate Vi.
Yeah, why R1 doesn't make any sense.
Just draft Morg on DRX. Flex Morg.
MF Hecarim, I don't know why not.
Yeah, no.
Oh
no
dear
Hecarim.
lord.
They're going Jax. It's actually not a terrible matchup for Aatrox, but Breed is good at Jax.
You just pick Morgana here.
Yeah, you flex Morgana as DRX.
Okay, I don't hate Maokai, honestly. It's a good flex. Oh, the insta-locks.
Akali?
Akali seems kinda sketchy.
Yeah, I don't know. The problem I have with Akali is it reveals where Maokai... Well, because Akali reveals that Aatrox isn't going mid, then that reveals that Maokai is going jungle, you know? I guess it could still go support, but... LeBlanc... Oh my god, I hate RNG's draft already.
Why?
They
not
really
Flank? I mean, Trade.
need Jax to be strong. Like, looking at this so far. We've got Aphelios and Callista.
Why Felios? Why would they ever pick up Felios?
What about
and
MF?
Jax? Yeah, MF is kind of nutty.
What about Ashe? I think Ashe is good for both of them. Well, it's better for RNG, I think. Since RNG is so heavily towards pick.
Zaya and Callista banned.
Zaya is actually good for DRX. I like that ban from RNG.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. Kaisa. Okay, Gala Kaisa, of course.
Gala Kaisa. That's literally the only reason, yeah. Neela?
Okay.
I like Neela. Neela's not on this website, by the way.
You just go MF a Mumu.
So the problem I have with Neela is it's gonna struggle into what DRX have got. So I really like Neela. I'm a big Neela enjoyer. It's gonna lose that lane as well. It loses into Trist.
Okay.
I
still like Morgana a lot.
Do you pick a moon? No, you want some like disengage, right? Morgana, yeah. Morgana, yeah. You're right. You're right. Rel. I don't like the Rel.
It is Beryl, Rel.
Yeah. Alright, so why I don't like Neela here is that she wants to be like causing chaos, but against Maokai, Aatrox, Trist, she can never reach the Trist. She can't get through the Maokai. She can't kill the Maokai. She doesn't want to run into the Aatrox. And Akali can also kill her if she tries to fight the Akali. There's like no one that Neela can hit.
They all picked in order.
Oh yeah!
I mean, R2 are R1, R2, but it's at the same time, at least.
So there's no Neela here, so...
Okay, let's pause. What do we think?
I hate RNG's draft, and Jax has to be really fed or they actually can't play.
Yeah, he needs to roll over them.
Yeah, he really does. Like, Jax is really good because their mid is Akali as well, so he can avoid all of Akali's damage pretty much with his E and all of Triss damage. But he needs to be the carry here because Vi is going to fall off and become useless, whereas Maokai scales into a team fighting machine. Tristana outscales Neela while beating her in lane. Neela really struggles to actually hit anyone in this DR. The only person she can reliably hit is Rel, but Rel wants to be going on to Neela anyway, so...
I don't like that they enabled the enemy Vi. They could have just hard stomped this draft.
Just take Samira, it's the same champion anyway. True, I'll put Samira in there. Neela functions differently to Samira.
Alright, let's see this pick potential that they have. They don't really have long range pick potential. Someone really needs to be like out of position. You can't really pick easily.
Yeah. In terms of themes, DRX, I'd say it's like a fairly weak front to back with two flankers. It's like a flank team fight comp, right? But it's not.
I mean, theoretically, this can also be 1-3-1.
With Aatrox in the other side lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're pretty safe with Tristana. And they don't have easy targets at all. But then again, the enemy team has Jax, which is like...
Yeah, but we don't look at that for just synergy.
Yeah.
So they have the 1-3-1 option, and they also have like reasonably good team fight.
Yeah, good like TPs, good flanks. They have a good all-in as well. Reset City on Tristana is huge.
Yeah, with Akali killing people as well.
Yeah. So they complement each other with killing at least.
They do. I don't think it's as strong as some of the other drafts we've seen though, in terms of complementing each other.
Yeah,
I'm tempted
I don't
to give
think
it like
it's high end.
tempted to give it like a 7.
Maybe too high actually.
You think?
Yeah, it's not that good. It's like there's a lot of ways to stop this team if you draft correctly.
Yeah.
It's like in the middle of the draft, not like after you see the draft. I would say maybe 5 or 6.
All right, we'll split it down the middle. We'll go 6.
Yeah.
RNG.
Like
They
3 or
want
4.
to make picks, but it's like really awkward for them to make picks because yeah.
And they're also 1-3-1 as well.
Jacks, but they're a 1-3-1, but their 3 is really vulnerable.
Yeah. And they're also pick, but they don't have engage. Like they don't have a proper range.
The only
for
thing
that
they
engage.
have is like Alistair combo and Vile. That's it.
Yeah, but it's solo range. Like Vi
Yeah.
needs to like charge Q flash something to get a good one.
Exactly. But she can't get through Maokai. I mean, we're forgetting about DRX Company, but she can't get through a lot of frontliners.
Oh,
but I hate Vi in general.
Yeah. I mean, if you can lock Akali or Tristana, it's not bad. Like 100%.
Yeah, I just don't think they can the only person who can really kill them is like Jax on a flank, or I guess LeBlanc on a flank, maybe. I just think it's, regardless of what the enemy team is, this draft that they've done is so reliant on Jax. But I can kind of see what they're going for. They want to make picks and play through side lanes. I think their 3 is just too weak to give it a good score. Maybe like a 4.
Yeah, but
like their 3 will just die.
Yeah, something that compensates for their thing here is the early game. In terms of matchups, though, I think.
Well, that's the next category. So matchups.
Yeah, I think they win in matchups. RNG.
I think they have like slightly winning top. Well, it's weird.
Yes.
Aatrox wins until 6, and then Jax wins for like the rest of the game. Maybe Aatrox wins until 7 or 9.
Yeah, with the Eclipse, I think you could imagine that he can be fine.
Yeah. Mid, LeBlanc's going to be winning it just because of range.
LeBlanc. Yeah, just E is enough because
reveals, roots her. Yep. Jungle, I mean, I think Maokai into Vi is really nice. Like he's really good at stopping her doing what she wants to do. What she wants to do is engage on people. His ult can stop it. His W can stop it. His Q can knock her out of her Q. She wants to like.
We want.
She wants to
but
find.
That never happens.
Yeah, I know, but she wants to find cheesy ganks, and he leaves saplings in places, giving the team more vision than regular.
But Vi does have better setup. Like Vi has the chain. Vi has the reliable CC on top as well. Pretty solid engage on bot lane too.
Because I still think it's easier for Maokai to do what he wants to do, which is just not make the game chaotic, than it is for Vi to like find things to do. You know?
Yeah. I think early game would go for Vi though. Very early game.
Okay.
Early like level 6 as well. Like level 6 Vi is better than level 6 Maokai. After the teams start to group up, Maokai level 6 is like Maokai R is much better.
Yeah. Okay, and then bot lane, I would give it to DRX harder if they had something better than Rel, but I still think Trist Rel is going to beat Neela Alistair. Neela's lane isn't the best.
Yeah, but I don't think they can ever engage, can they?
The Trist Rel?
Yeah.
They don't need to, they're just outscaling.
I guess so.
It's like I think it's more that the Neela Alistair can never engage because they're the ones that need to.
Yeah, of course. But they can't be stopped if they're going for engage. That's the thing, like LeBlanc early with the Vi, I can actually go for dive bot lane and actually win the early game pretty easily. If of course they get to that point. For the RNG here.
When I start watching the game, I'll put the timer on. We're just talking about draft right now. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a slight lead in bot lane, but I think it's like a slight lead in top and a big lead in mid. The RNG, it's probably slightly RNG favored, maybe like 6-4. I think it's fairly even. The biggest one is mid.
I would give it a 7-3 for the early game. Like we're talking about laning phase, only matchups, right? We're not talking about outscaling, right? We're not talking about 3 items LeBlanc versus 3 item Akali, because at that point Akali is already
No,
way
because
better.
there's like the thing where I would say that Kayle has a good matchup into Ornn, not because she's gonna kill him or anything, but just because he can't punish her. I think Trist has a good matchup into the Rel Nilo because they just can't punish her and then she outscales them.
Yeah. I would lean towards RNG early for just laning phase, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would for mid, for the entire lane phase, I would give it to LeBlanc. For Jax, he doesn't start winning until like level 6, at least. And then yeah, Vi will get more done early. It's like a 6-4 or 7-3.
Yeah, I would just go 7-3 because they have ability to make plays rather than like comparatively to DRX where they have to sit through the laning phase. They can't really do anything. They can try to respond. They can put saplings, but all of that is pretty defensive. They can't really look for engages. They can't look for 1v1s, 2v2s, blah blah. You know, like these crappy fights. They can't look for them.
Harold just misclicked in jump select. He wanted to pick Renata. Well, Renata would actually be nuts here. I really like Renata.
On DRX?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's with the Alistar picks. It's losing all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look good, does it?
Yeah, and why R5 always? Like, just pick it earlier then. Whatever.
Theme. I think it's pretty hard for RNG's theme to beat DRX's.
Yeah, it's all about the early game.
They have to snowball this Jackson LeBlanc.
Yeah, they have to snowball.
Because if Jackson LeBlanc aren't like pretty much killing people, then Neela never has a window to go in. She needs them to be low before she can even look to go in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go like 8-2 DRX. I think it's really winning for DRX in theme.
And also, like, as the game goes on,
I
think it's less likely for Tristana to die.
Yes, I agree.
Like, even for Jax and flanks for LeBlanc, I don't think Tristana dies off.
Like, she can buffer the Jax stun, she can jump away from the LeBlanc, she can ult the Jax away, she can buffer the Vi ult. Like, she's really safe here. And then they've got a Maokai to get through as well.
Yeah.
I think Maokai should actually just sit on Trist.
Yeah, and Akali is eventually becoming a huge problem.
Yeah.
For one-shotting people, so.
Yep. Flex. RNG flexed literally nothing. So they get a 1. Like, literally nothing about their draft is flexible.
I guess Maokai is a flex for the RNG, but it wasn't a good one.
They could, you know what? They could have actually put the Maokai into support, into Neela Alistar.
Yeah.
But they didn't see the Alistar, so yeah, I guess putting it in jungles.
Yeah, it's an R5, yeah.
But then they blinded Rel, so I don't know. I think they could. I think, you know what would have been sick? Maokai support Morgana jungle.
What about Gragas on the R5?
For RNG?
Gragas, yeah.
It's better than Alistar.
Yeah. I think so too, actually.
You know what I think they need, though? I think they need something just like that plays into how volatile their comp is, like Pyke. Like, just commit to the fact that you're trying to snowball and go Pyke.
Yeah, true.
It probably looks worse if it doesn't work, but it has the potential to work better.
Or hear me out, Taric.
Taric?
Yes, 4 millies.
Yeah, Taric's probably okay.
4 millies denying bursts. Looks pretty good against champions with burst.
You know what makes Taric good here, actually? And this also makes Pyke good. Doesn't Neela give them more XP?
Oh, yeah.
Neela and the allied champion gain 50% more XP. Yeah, so you have a higher level Pyke and a higher level Taric. Whereas, like, having a higher level Alistar, who cares? You know?
I think Taric would enable, like, a lot of level 6 dives on bot lane.
Yeah.
He would enable 4v2s, he would enable dives, he would enable I think Nila here a lot too. Because she's pretty much on like with her ult and everything. And plus Taric ult, I think she's being untouched for quite some time, right? She don't take any damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Tarek sounds good. I still like Pike. Just to make it volatile. You have a higher level Pike because of the Neela. Alright. DRX flexed Maokai but didn't use it, but they did hold it a while.
2-3, I guess.
3,
I don't know.
yeah, they held it all the way to the end. I'll give it a 3.
It's better than the Wildcats earlier.
Yeah, where they picked it but then just immediately broke it.
Alright, player skill. Kai'Sa ban is a point.
Yeah, the Kai'Sa ban is a point. The Fiora ban into Breathe is another point, but getting Breathe onto Jax is another point. Like, for me, Breathe, Jax, and Fiora, and like that sort of champion are his thing. I think they've really shafted Gala here. RNG have. And Gala is probably one of their biggest win conditions. I think they've made the game really hard for Gala to play.
Yeah, and they banned themselves, but they banned 3 ADCs. I mean, they were forced to kind of. Caitlyn ban is a forced, and
yeah. But I think they could have just picked them F early. And
why wouldn't they pick Xayah?
They banned Xayah. Oh,
I mean,
you mean
they have
don't ban it and pick it? Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah, they could have definitely enabled Gala way harder, but he's a bit fucked now. So DRX got Deft on a hyper carry. They've got Zika on an assassin, which is very Zika. They're playing a top laner that can function on its own. They're playing like a supportive style jungler. Jungle is DRX's weakest role, either jungle or top. They're like a bot mid carry team. So I think DRX have drafted around player skill pretty well. They've like denied Gala, they denied the Breathe Fiora.
Yes.
The only things RNG have done well is they've gotten Xiaohu on something that can roam, and they've gotten Breathe on Jax. So I'm gonna give DRX like I think 7 or 8. They did really well, I think. Maybe 7. I think the Aatrox is a bit vulnerable.
Yeah, 7-3 looks good.
Yep. Okay. The highest scoring draft of these games, by the way, for day one, was that Saigon draft that we just saw. You know, the Wombo one with Jax and Hecarim and Gwen.
Yeah. How did they perform with that?
The comp looked absolutely nuts. Like, when they were playing in the way they're supposed to play, it really looked like Wildcats couldn't do anything. But when they were, like, flipping Herald fights and, like, sinning, you know, then Wildcats were getting stuff done.
Yeah, it's good. It is minor region, so
yeah, I actually said that in the gameplay. I was like, maybe we shouldn't hold them to the same standard as LPL and LCK.
Yes.
All right, let's get this party started. Where's the game start? Here we go.
You put the timer, and I'll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. There you go. My timer is on, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Beryl. She gonna W away? Yep.
Wait. What do you think about heal versus barrier?
For AD carry?
Yeah.
I think he should have exhaust.
Yeah, fairly so.
but heal versus barrier, I don't know.
Barrier has a way
move,
lower cooldown.
yeah, the move speed on heal is actually relevant against like Jax though.
Yeah, I guess.
I think exhaust is way better though. You exhaust LeBlanc or exhaust Jax.
Yeah.
Do you think Maokai's gonna go Kenpunk Chainsword into Frozen Heart? Oh, this mid matchup looks painful.
Wait, was
Oh,
Graves picked ever? Or banned in this one?
he was not picked or banned in this one. He was banned. He was banned last game. Oh, Xiaohu missed the flat. Pyoshik, no, that's the clone. Pyoshik, he W'd the clone. Why is Juhan not playing? Put Juhan back in. He W'd the clone.
Is your timer right?
309, 310, 311.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a little bit behind. Sorry, I'll pause for a second.
Yeah.
16, 17, 8, 19, 20. Yeah, that looks better. Yo, Shik.
If he had the Ignite on LeBlanc, that was a kill. I think in this matchup he can even go on LeBlanc.
Well,
Ignite.
yeah, I agree. He flash E'd, but he missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Kingen might be dead here.
Okay. Good
Oh,
game.
nice E.
Oh! That's pretty nice.
That was a nice E. The wave crashed as well. The fact that the wave crashed is massive.
Yeah, there's no advantages, just flash here. Lost.
Oh yeah, Benjamin made a good point. Hecarim's not picked or banned either this game.
And you get the bot as well.
Yeah. Can't seem to fucking get rid of them.
Why not? Why not?
How do you, like, permaban people from your chat?
No idea. Oh, this looks like a really good gank opportunity. Can they kill?
Yeah, he's dead, he's dead. He's got no flash. No! Yeah. Pyoshik knocked him away!
What the fuck?
Pyoshik, stop it!
Still a bit earlier than me. Faster than me and the timer. Maybe 2 seconds.
Maybe it's because like you're seeing my timer 2 seconds delayed because of stream delay.
Oh, okay. Tell me when you're at 42. When the Drake pops.
They had already gone. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53,
Okay,
54.
we good.
Okay. That's really sad. Pyoshik ganks could have killed mid and top. But he like...
Holy shit, the damage.
That's really insane mid damage. He misplayed the gank. Twice. But... yeah, I'm one of the people that's surprised that Juhan isn't playing. Deft's already got a reasonable CS advantage. Oh, actually, no, when the wave gets cleared, it'll be fine. You can actually see that already Ming is level 6 because of the Samira passive. Death Barrel are level 5. Gala's probably about to hit 6 as well. Yeah, Gala and Ming are both 6. Bot lane have to be really careful now for a few waves. Are they just based on the timer anyway? They're fine. Does Wei have ult? Wei does have ult. Kingen doesn't have flash. He can just ult him. Oh, Q flash, nice. He's dead.
Okay, they're finally making something happen.
And it's around Jax, which is really good for them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what RNG want.
This LeBlanc shouldn't be focusing too much on the 1v1. She should be focusing
On
trying
top.
to roam more.
Playing
Like
through
looking for
top.
more crashes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's spending a lot of time just trying to kill her.
At least Kingen had TP, so he doesn't lose the wave. Like, he's even in CS, he's just down. Well, Jack's got an assist. But it's not too bad for him right now. Well, I think Neela scales really well, just not in this circumstance.
Look at that damage.
Yeah. If Neela's got targets she can hit, she's really strong late. Just Jack should have taken the wave and frozen. Or did I just open this again by accident? It keeps fucking opening itself. This fucking Vi is relentless in top lane, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's understandable. We did say that they need Jax to be ahead, so...
11-hour stream though for these games.
Jesus. 11 hour.
Let's hope they don't game delay first game tonight.
You know what's good for DRX though? Even though mid has been getting fisted in trades, he's down 2 CS. So it's really not a big deal. I guess that's kind of the part of mid lane, is that even if you're losing, you still pick up a lot of the farm. Whereas in top lane, if you're losing, like, it's a lot harder to get the farm with the lane being longer. You're much more vulnerable.
Yeah. I actually like that he went not Merc Threads, the Stork Boots. Because with Merc Threads, Akali is so delayed.
Yeah.
It would help her like survive more, but
she's doing
she's already
fine.
done good. Yeah, she's already done good. Maybe she dies once.
Oh, that's a nice stretch.
Why didn't they look for bot lane here?
I feel like this has been the well, actually, Pioshik's kind of been griefing it.
Oh,
He can
there's a
ult.
death.
Yeah, he can ult out backwards through Vi. Is he going to ult to clear the wave? That would be big dick. Okay.
Blanc really doesn't do that.
They're
much
not going to get
damage.
this dragon. The RNG are going to get this dragon, surely. Gala's level 8 and Beryl's level 6. Yeah, the Neela passive is actually insane.
Yoshik is doing a good job. Apart from not capitalizing stuff, he was really sniffing out every gank.
Like, where he was on the map was really good. It's just he
Yeah.
messed up mechanically on those 2 ganks.
Yeah.
But yeah, his like map
Presence.
yeah, that's the word, was good. Wei's doing really good as well though. He's doing good at playing through this top lane. And even though he's been playing through top most of the game, he still secured first dragon.
That should be a TP from LeBlanc, and then into the Drake. I don't think they can
Yeah,
stop
do you think
that.
she has Ludens?
She should? She should be back if she doesn't.
There it is. Yeah, DRX can't fight now, right? LeBlanc will just destroy them.
That should be a free Drake now. They're waiting for LeBlanc anyway, so yeah, see?
Okay, Vi built Chainsword, but it's not as terrible this game because they have an Aatrox and a Maokai and a Conqueror Akali. Like, it's not as bad as the other one, but I still don't like it. I'd still prefer Vi to just go like, I don't know. She could even go maybe Sundara.
What's with Champunks, man? What is with the Champunks?
I don't know. Oh, Kingham, okay.
Does he have lethal in any world?
Aatrox? No.
Even after a trade like this?
He needs to QE backwards. Oh, he missed it. He's dead. He's dead. He missed his QE. Yeah, he's dead.
Holy shit. Yeah, they have to snowball now. They have to snowball.
You invade topside, right? Because Jax can come.
And LeBlanc level 11 is like really oppressive.
Yeah, LeBlanc's gonna have a lot of lane pressure, so now I think she can like shove in and roam a lot easier.
She should have been doing that earlier.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. You just perma play through this Jax now, right?
Yeah.
He's huge. I think maybe RNG are accelerating the Jax a bit too fast for DRX to handle. Because it should only get worse from here now. He's about to be level 11 with Sundara and Tabby, and Aatrox just can't. At level 9 with just Eclipse, he's just going to die if Jax ever trades with him. It's going to be difficult.
I like that Pioshik sits this lane. It's really good for DRX.
Yeah. He's hovering a lot, but he's not behind in farm either.
Yeah. I mean, he's spending a lot of free time on just making sure his teammates don't die, which is really correct to do so.
Yeah, that's what he should do this game.
Yeah. He's like cosplaying Iron right now.
I mean, they are both trees.
Yes.
What skin is that? Is it the football one? No, it's the alien one. The space
I don't like it.
one. Looks weird.
Vey also needs to be more spammy with the ults.
Yeah, just pop it. Just like ult someone on ult Aatrox on cooldown.
Yeah. It shouldn't be. I hope they don't lose the game here, right? Please don't care about Rift Herald.
Oh, Beryl's there, but Ming isn't. It's a 4v3. I think DRX should be fine. Yeah.
I think second Herald is not worth unless you're taking tier 2.
Yeah.
Or in the worst case scenario, if the enemy team is in the Drake and you can't contest,
well,
you just go for Herald.
I think what you can do now, because their mid tower's on that much health. Oh, they are popping Herald. I was going to say you could save it until Drake spawn, and then pop Herald so that they have to deal with it, and then go Drake.
Isn't this worse for RN or for DRX to pop the mid?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, Ah.
Okay, that's a good
Jax gets tower as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Jax is accelerating like a fucking train. Jesus. We need a jersey check. I think RNG's jersey's way nicer than DRX's. DRX have like this really weird white jersey with like blue, and I don't like the colours of it.
Because
here, if RNG plays correctly, they can accelerate pretty fast. Like, they have sidelane LeBlanc, which is massive, and Jax is already taking a tower on the top lane. He's gonna be constant threat. LeBlanc is gonna be constant threat, and I think their weakness is their trio on the mid lane. I guess that's something
Yeah.
that can be really easy to engage on.
Problem they've got now is like after this Drake, I think Breathe should walk down to the Drake and play with his team for the Drake, and then he should go back to top where the tower's down and just freeze it. And Aatrox can never get any farm, because if he walks up to Jax, Jax will just kill him because there's no tower.
LeBlanc should be bot here. I don't know why she's here. She should be bot for the next wave. She's looked in tempo.
Yeah,
she's the whole wave for this.
Zika's shoving it in for free.
Yeah, she should not allow that.
How is there another bot? Am I streaming later? Yeah, I'll be streaming today's games as well. I'm just finishing these ones off now.
No world where DRX wins this, by the way. They have no vision.
Well, they have Maokai saplings, but that's all the vision they have.
Wait, they're not doing dragon? What? Why? Okay. I mean, this is what you would imagine happens, but you need more damage than that.
Breathe's dead.
Okay.
Did Jax not have E?
Why didn't he ult?
Okay, DRX. That's the clone.
Imagine if you get a reset on the clone as well.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Whoa! Where did Aatrox go? Where did Aatrox go?
Clips, tabbies, yeah, it makes sense. This is huge for DRX. It's a soul point potential for RNG. I don't know what the RNG was doing there. They were giving up a lot of farm on sides. And I don't know why Jax had to walk to this. Why wouldn't you just put Jax on top?
Yeah. I don't know. How does Jax die here? Where's the Jax E? He's not used it yet.
He's not E? Okay, here, there it is.
No, he didn't use it. He just didn't
Where's
E.
his R? Where's his R?
I don't know.
Is he AFK?
Breathe, you okay, bro? Jesus.
I mean, this is their access game from now on, in my book. Unless something crazy happens.
Jax is still very strong.
Yeah.
But he's not, like, insanely strong anymore.
I really don't like Frozen Heart Seconds. I really don't.
Like,
why? What's the reasoning?
So it's very gold efficient. It makes you very tanky.
Okay, but why?
And you slow the attack speed of Aatrox, Kali, Trist.
Yeah, but why would you be in such a position? Aren't you being sidelined this game?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, who's killing you if you build Blade second? Who's killing you?
I think if you build Blade second... No, because Akali kills you with Frozen Heart as well, so I don't know.
Doesn't that just give you more, like, pushing power, more 1v1 potential, dive potential?
Maybe it should be Sundara Blade into more, so that then the Akali can't kill you. Because you already have tabbies, so you go Sundara Blade more.
I mean, Kali should not be killing you 1v1 on this stage of the game.
Not right now, but 3 items I think she does, if it's not more.
Yeah, fair enough.
It could be more. He has the Warhammer. Nilo and Essence Reaver. I don't think I've seen that before. That's really weird. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
That build is really good.
Yeah. He's very ahead. Jesus. He's working on LDR already. He's eating the chickens. Deft's getting paid this game. He's eating the red buff. Deft's just getting everything.
Yeah. I think it's getting worse and worse for RNG. There come a point where they can just send Deft inside their whole team.
Yeah, it's Deft's game to win for sure.
What? He missed again. Oh my god, Pioshik is like always sniffing shit out.
He's got a good nose.
He's got a good 3. Holy shit.
Oh no, look at Vi's build.
Oh, my eyes. At least it's not Frozen Heart, so.
Yeah, it might be Frozen Fist though.
That's an interesting TP.
Or maybe she's going full cum. She's going cum sword, cum tank.
But why is Jax not topside? Please tell me. Why?
Where is he? Oh, he's just in the bush.
And they're dead.
Oh,
Oh, he pressed E now. He did the R again for some reason.
it's really weird that RNG are trying to play this comp like a front-to-back teamfight comp.
Yeah. Just put Jax on a side.
Alright, DRX win the game now, right? Every dragon fight's gonna go their way, and then they get soul in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see RNG ever winning a fight unless they're doing some weird flank stuff while being ahead.
Yeah.
Like this Jax needs to pop off, and LeBlanc needs to like at least half HP Tristana or something. That was such a bad TP play. Also, I think Xiaohu plays really wrong, considering what Jax is supposed to do.
Yeah, he never even looked at his Jax. What is Akali building? She's got Codex.
Maybe Zhonya's.
Ew.
Or I don't think Zhonya's is bad, honestly. Yeah, Zhonya's.
Oh wait, Zonya's not enjoyer. Oh, okay. You got Frozen Fist Kempunk on Vi, and then look at Maokai. He's got Frozen Fist, Frozen Heart. Absolute Giga Chad.
Yeah, maybe the Frozen Heart build on the what's it called? The Jax comes from not really understanding how you should play this Jax this game. He really wants to
yeah, that is the team fight in Jax build that people go.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna win team fights with that comp.
So now imagine a 2-0 Jax, right? The third Drake, him being top lane. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
You dance on dragon. Who's gonna answer him? Tell me who. Who is he not killing at this point of the game where he's 2-0?
I think he struggles to kill Akali. Akali can never kill him, but he can't really kill her.
Yeah, but with the blade, he can take a tower.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Akali is scary. It's level 16.
Holy shit, she is level 16. What the fuck? Neela's level 15, by the way. But so is Deft, though.
Yeah, but that was getting more solo stuff.
Yeah.
Which is correct.
Yeah, definitely.
They have stopwatches on both carries, which is really good. Oh, he went Black Cleaver. And now he's going, I assume, Wit's End is with that? Or Force of Nature on Jax?
With that item, it's Force of Nature. Wit's End doesn't build out of it anymore. They changed it a while back.
Oh, okay. In any way, it doesn't make sense to me.
I guess it could be Stone Plate, but that doesn't make sense either. Stone Plate might be better than Force of Nature, though. Because one thing Stone Plate does do for Jax is Stone Plate's passive gives you percentage armor and magic resist when people hit you, right? Like a stack for each enemy player that hits you. So it multiplies his ult.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe it's Stone Plate.
I actually really like this. Is a really good example of how she should build on Akali in this game. Night Harvester.
Yeah.
It's usually worse, but in the situation where they were really getting potentially snowballed on,
This
he
is
got
scary.
a little bit of extra damage.
Okay. Oh, they just baited out the TP and left.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Oh yeah. And Akali got the shove top. It's unanswered.
Yep.
I guess they don't like waves.
They just hate minion waves.
Yeah. Oh look, another wave. Sure, why not? Let's just ARAM mid while you do that. Oh, let me take your tower too.
She needs to back off.
I'm a-
Vi's coming.
Akali, by the way. But yeah, I wanted to say as well, the second was Shadow Flame, right? With the
Yeah.
pen boots too,
Yeah.
which is really good for that power spike as well, and then opting for the defensive as you stabilize the game.
Yeah.
Right, so in a really good spot where she doesn't die yet, she's doing damage.
Yeah, true.
Really good, opt for building.
Oh. Yeah, they're not killing the Maokai. Guys, we got a pick on Maokai. Is Alistair just dead?
I don't think he is he? He has flash.
But DRX just back off and go dragon, right? Push mid, go dragon.
Vi is so useless right now.
This is really big for DRX.
Yeah.
Oh, they're two-manning dragon and sending 3 to try and stop Baron.
I mean, they have TP, so
Yeah.
I imagine he's gonna TP. They're doing nothing. They're just giving it.
Yep.
Triple hex the Drake. Kinda nutty. Not gonna lie.
That's insane on Trist. That's 27% attack speed. It's like 650 gold worth of attack speed.
Holy shit.
And then she gets 27 ability haste as well.
This needs to be a steal. I don't know why the RX is committing to this.
Someone needs to stop Vi getting into the pit.
No one can. Literally no one can.
Yeah, they should just look
that
to
old.
turn. Oh, the Maokai ult ruined.
Yeah,
What the
that
fuck?
was so bad. The RX was...
How did LeBlanc get it?
Okay.
LeBlanc got the Baron. Oh no, it's a tragedy.
This is one way to...
Alright, they've got Baron now. Now they'll play
Cool.
around the Jackson side lane, right? Surely.
Right?
They have Baron
Right.
buff. They have,
The
they have 2 strong
Star
side
Wars-
laners and Baron buff.
Star Wars meme, right? Holy shit!
Where did it go? It died from above 1,000.
Too early smite. Because Vi didn't even get to the pit. What was she doing? Was she get stunned?
He got Maokai ult rooted, yeah.
Oh, okay. Akali is a whole item on LeBlanc.
Holy shit! He's an entire Zonya's ahead.
Yeah. Tristana is also a whole item ahead of Nila. Gold wise, yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Why is Jax not in a side lane?
He needs to group, man. He built this. Oh my, he's going Stoneplate?
No, that goes into Force of Nature. Those legs,
Oh, yeah.
the moon
Just
plate.
keep changing the thing all the time. I forgot.
Those legs are called moon plate, right?
I think so. Is it?
I'm gonna Google it. Lol, moon plate. Winged moon plate, yeah.
Winged, yeah.
How do they become a Force of Nature, which is like a chest plate, but they're legs? How does that happen?
I don't know. They put some leggings on the chest.
Hmm.
Holy moly. Oh, he got 2 stacks on the Force of Nature.
Wow.
Oh, he has no stacks.
Wow. I wonder how much gold Zika needs for Death Cap. Like, I wonder if he can get it in 1 minute and 20 seconds for this last Drake. Because LeBlanc has Death Cap. She's hitting very hard.
But who? Who is she gonna hit? That's the question.
She can actually one-shot Aatrox. He has no MR.
Okay, that's fair. He has the
Sterex.
Starax though. I don't think she
Was that
one
ult
shot.
bad? Or does he have enough haste for it to come back up? Oh, it's coming up so quick. Look at his ult timer. What the fuck? Maokai ult has no cooldown.
I mean, he has a lot of CDR. Look.
Yeah, CDR boots, Frozen Heart, Frozen Fist. That's why you buy the Frozen items.
Yeah. Because they're fast. What?
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, this is a do or die for RNG. here.
Yeah.
I don't think they win, but they have to. They have to try. I guess GA or Nilla, I'm not sure.
Is Jax going around the back? Because he's just going to run into Akali. No, he's not. He's... Zika's a bit out of position then. Okay, Breathe is going. Is Zika going to fight him? I don't think he wins now that Jax has Force of Nature. What's he going to do? E through the wall? Zika? Or is he going to take the... I thought he might have taken the Hex Gate.
Why are we... Okay.
Oh, Vi got it.
Okay.
DRX should win the fight though. Where's Deft? Okay, Deft's on Vi.
Oh, Deft?
Oh, Deft! He's going in!
Oh, is this a Penta?
He had to back off away from the Jax. He's going in. This doesn't look good.
Deft hinting a bit.
Yeah, Deft played the start really well. Oh man.
Okay.
Is Zika dead?
What?
Okay, he gets out.
You can actually kill
But they
Vi
lost.
here.
They lost to Drake.
She does something stupid. Yeah.
Oh, he's got ult
That's a
again. Oh,
Ooh. Okay, he kills him too. He can kill him. There's no
Jack
Jax
swings.
ult.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
Zika.
Yeah. No ult on Jax. He can't win this.
Oh, Zika. What a monster.
No, that's how you play a Kali. His ult is almost back up.
What does he have in base?
Holy shit.
I reckon he picks up the thing of void, the crystal or whatever it's called.
How much
Yeah, there
triple
you go.
hex
I knew
gives
it.
you?
Triple hex tech, it gives you 9% haste and attack speed per thing. So you get 27 haste and 27% attack speed.
Holy shit, that's huge.
Yeah, it's
Like their ults are
disgusting.
just coming back up.
Yeah. If they get another one, they all have 36% haste or 36 haste and 36% attack speed. Hextech Drake's actually insane.
This Jax has very low damage for what he got in this game.
Yeah, he killed Deft though.
I don't like this build. Yeah, because Deft inted. It's not because Deft was. Look, Deft jumped in for no reason.
Yeah, he could
this was good.
He could just stay over the wall.
Yeah.
Or jump.
Like
he could have jumped over down into Akali and Aatrox.
Yeah.
And Breathe when he's in his ult with this build looks unkillable. But then
why would they try to hunt him down?
I don't know.
He should be killing him.
I mean the dragon's already gone. To be fair, I didn't realise he had ult again. His ult came up so fast.
He played this really well.
Yeah.
He procced every single passive.
He wasted his flash at the end, but he played that like a madman. Other than that.
Yeah, the flash looked like for kill points.
I mean, right now, DRX look like the best team in Playins. RNG look like they look mechanically good, but macro-wise, they seem lacking. Like they just didn't play through side lanes when they drafted a side lane comp.
I also don't like builds.
Yeah, builds too. DRX's builds are all good. Zika has a full void as well. He's full build. He's like an item and a bit ahead of LeBlanc. He's massive. You just take both inhibs and then go top? No, you just take both inhibs and go Drake, right? Take that, run through onto bot. Take that and go Drake. See, DRX actually leave after they push. The team we were watching last time, the Saigon Buffalo, they did that, and then Drake was spawning, but they flipped a fight to try and end instead of just taking the Drake. I tell you who's not feeling good after watching this game. Rogue. Rogue were thinking, yay, we got DRX instead of RNG, and then this happened. Surely they don't lose the fight at Dragon this time.
This is hard I'll draft though in this stage of the game.
Yeah, but oh my god, he deleted Beryl. They can win. RNG can win.
No way.
Yeah, Vi's in GA.
I mean, Deft is untouched. And there's gonna be TP on Zeke with the ult pretty soon.
Oh, Pioshik got the Drake. Alright, that's
Yeah.
GG.
That's GG.
Yeah, GG. Alright, DRX win the group, I guess. Because they only play each other once, don't they? They play every team once, so I think DRX probably goes 6-0 now. And RNG go 5-1.
I mean, we'll see. It's not impossible to get out drafted really hard.
Yeah, true. But, like, in all likelihood, like, EG or, yeah, maybe, like, EG are gonna have to play a best of 5 against RNG to make groups.
I would imagine to be Mad Lions, no?
Well, Mad are in their group, so...
Yeah, but EG needs to play them. No? To make groups. Because 4 are going in, right? Mad is with DRX and RNG in the group.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, look, hang on.
So it's better for Mad to be in this group than the other group.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be Mad that are third, right? Mad shouldn't be taking any games from DRX
They're
and RNG.
third, but I don't... Right, hang on. World's 22 format, excuse me. Format explainer, alright.
So the first are getting placed immediately, right? So that would be either... Let's say it's DRX for now,
DRX
okay?
Fnatic.
DRX Fnatic. And then the second should be EG, and the second should be RNG. So RNG will be playing like, I don't know, who is it? Beyond, Buffalo, whoever. I don't even know who their group is. And the second one is EG versus Mad Lions. Realistically.
Right, okay. I found out what happens. It might be what you just said. I was listening to two things at once. So, in every group, third place and fourth place play a best of 5. And then whoever wins that best of 5 plays the other group's number 2.
Okay, so that is what I just said. Mad versus EG, pretty much. Because, I mean, if EG doesn't lose everything else.
Well, I would imagine the top 3 from Group A will be probably Beyond, EG, and Fnatic. Fnatic will top it.
Yeah, Fnatic, EG, and Beyond sounds reasonable, right?
Yeah.
That means that Beyond is playing RNG, and the EG is playing Mad. And Mad EG is gonna be who gets the last spot.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Unless Mad can upset RNG as well, I don't know. Like, then it's even worse for EG because they would meet RNG.
True, yeah. DRX and RNG could still drop a game to Mad, but now for DRX to not top the group, they have to drop 2 games because they won the head-to-head with RNG, so if they both go 5-1, then DRX
it is very unlikely, given how Mad played.
Yeah, and given how DRX just played. And drafted. So
yeah, so they would have to get gapped in the draft pretty hard. Yeah. Okay.
That was a nice game, though. But I really hated RNG's draft. Okay, before I go and start editing my video and shit, best draft of these games, I think it was the Saigon Buffalo one with the Zac mid.
Yeah,
where they flexed the Zac and they ended up with the Zac Misfortune and Hecker him, and yeah, just nasty draft. What do you think the worst draft was?
Worst draft?
The worst scoring draft was the one that Beyond drafted into Loud.
So, can we get a reminder of what that was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can put that on stream now. Oh, I don't even need to. I can do it like this. Let's see. Where's Beyond playing Loud? Loud versus Beyond. Okay, I want to get like all the order of the picks and everything, so I'll put it on my stream. Here we go. Okay, let me cleanse this. So this side is Loud. And this side is Beyond. Beyond banned Kate on red. Oh, sorry, they banned it like here. They banned Yumi. They banned Olaf. And then Loud banned Silas, Aatrox, and Callista.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. The picks aren't in order because they've swapped where I'm at. Let me go back a bit.
But wait, who drafted the best? It's not like the difference in draft that was good. Who drafted
This is
the
about who drafted the worst. Because who drafted
Okay.
the best? I think it was probably that Buffalo draft. Because they flexed really hard. Like, they didn't really leave massive openings. Akali, they banned. Akali's already banned. Oh, I banned Akali instead of Callista. I did the wrong Kali. Right. And they banned Talia. And then Beyond banned Leon and
Should be
Gallia.
a Seraphine B1 or Hecarim B1.
They B1'd Hecarim, yep.
Yeah, and then they got the Seraphine as well.
Yep, they went for Sejuani Kai'Sa. So it's the Sedge Flex, but then a blind Kai'Sa for some reason into Hecarim. And then they went for Seraphine. And then it was the blind Jax. This was the bit that I don't like. But then they counterpicked themselves with Fiora. Not counterpick, but like gave themselves a slightly unfavored matchup. And then they banned out Leona Galio. And they banned out Akali Talia. And then
What does Galio do there?
I don't know. They picked Amumu. And then these guys picked Nautilus Azir. I don't like the Nautilus as much either. Which is probably why I wouldn't say this is the best draft. But I think this is the worst, because then they go LeBlanc.
Oh my god.
I don't understand this Beyond comp.
I think what they were trying to do with the Momo is that they didn't want MF Amumu on the enemy team here for some reason.
But they could have just banned it.
Yeah, exactly. Why Galio? Why would someone play Galio? I mean, while you already did not flex Sejuani at all. You just pretty much said it's a jungle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you already picked the top lane. Why would you just not utilize the R5 for the mid lane counter and not really care about the bans? On like, I see that okay, we're planning R5 LeBlanc, but we're banning Galio to tell you that we might pick it.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me. And then when you see Azir, it doesn't really do anything into Azir.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
So that's one contender for the worst draft. And I think this is the other one. Because I think this is the one where they were like least able to play. It was, you remember the Fnatic one where they had Victor?
Yeah.
And they ended up... Right, so they went... We go here. Chiefs Fnatic. So Chiefs banned Silas, Sedge, and Kate.
That was a trade of Hecarim Kate, yeah.
Fnatic ban out Hecarim. They ban
That's their
out
last.
Draven. And they ban out Aatrox. So they ban the Draven to enable their Callista. They go for the B1 Graves, which I'm fine with. Fnatic go Callista Nautilus.
No one should be fine with this. Oh my god.
And then they pick
good...
Braum.
This is such a good Ashe game.
Yeah, it is. They
for
completely
Graves as well.
Yeah, I think Ashe Renata would be insane.
Yeah.
That's why I think this might be the worst draft, because they actually drafted themselves into an unplayable situation, because then they go Victor, and now it's still playable. Fnatic ban out Ornn and Gnar. Oops. Ornn, Gnar. And then Chiefs, they ban Nocturne and Poppy. And then Fnatic blind flex the Maokai, which is really good.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And then they pick Swain Gwen. They pick 2 champs that can't reach Victor, when they've already got 3 champs that can't reach Victor. And they just completely like lose themselves to Victor.
Why not Azir? Yeah.
Yeah.
Azir and then
Or even Corki. Or just, I don't know, anything.
Corkster.
Anything that like has some range.
Corkster works. TF.
Yeah, you can go just anything that has like any engage or range, or just not like kite back or like stand your ground, because Victor just beats that. Like you can go, if you want to play Vex, you can play Vex. If it's better than Swain, you can play Zoe.
But if you go TF, it really nullifies the Kalista pick, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're already under a threat of TF ult.
And then they take Lee last, which I'm not a big fan of the Lee. I think the better thing to do would be to put Maokai jungle and counter pick the Gwen top.
Imagine Nasus support. I mean, even Nasus support is not bad instead of Braum. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tristana pick makes no sense to me unless it's flex. But if you're flexing Tristana here with Graves, you don't go Tristana mid with Graves jungle. Like, you don't.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think they could put Graves top, Tristana mid. Tristana mid's actually good into Victor.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then they can pick AP jungle. Like, they can pick Karthus, they can pick Lilia, they can pick...
Fiddle.
Fiddle, yeah.
Fucking Fiddle.
That's why I think this Chief draft is probably the worst one, because they just drafted themselves into a losing draft.
Yeah. Evelyn also kind of works here. It's not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then, it nullifies the Victor. Like, Victor needs to be in a good position, and it nullifies the early game of Kalista. Like, after 6 in the jungle, you can't really push for more leads, because she might be lurking.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. I really didn't like Kalista R1 and R2 Nautilus. It could be so many good answers to that. You can go Ashe, you can go TF, you can go what about MF? MF Amumu straight away. It'd be really really like hard 2v2 lane.
MF and who?
MF Amumu are B1, B2,
B2, B3.
Yeah.
That's fine too. I still prefer Ashe Renata, but
yeah, Ashe definitely is like one of the best picks. Well, you already have Graves.
You can even go Ashe. You can even go Ashe Morgana into.
What about Jhin?
Jhin? I think it's a bit vulnerable to Kalista Nort, no?
Yeah, actually, yeah. But Jhin really complements the Graves pick as well.
Imagine Nasus support. Yeah, it'd be good. I still think like Ashe Renata is the best thing they can do.
Why isn't Renata a thing?
I don't know. We've seen 0 games of Renata. Let me check her patch history.
I really need to make a sandwich.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop streaming soon. I think we've got everything that we've decided on the best and worst draft. I think.
Yes.
They lowered her base health and took 2 base AD off her. Yeah, never mind. She's unplayable. But that was ages ago. They were still playing her. Like
what,
after
base
this.
AD?
Yeah, base AD. They reduced it by 2. She's unplayable.
She never did damage.
No, I know. They made her squishier, but that was 12-14. That was 4 patches ago. Like, they've been playing her in LPL, LCK, LEC, LCS. Everyone's been playing Renata. But now at Worlds, not a single person has picked or banned her. It's really weird.
That does sound very weird. I could actually make some chicken. Do you like some chicken?
I'd like some chicken.
I like some chicken? But you can. I could actually make some. I love it when you call me señorita.
All right, I'm doing for like my recap. I'm gonna do best draft, worst draft, best itemization, worst itemization. Worst was obviously the Hecarim. I think best was when upset when Gale forced Bloodthirster like pure defensive on that MF game where his only job was to not die.
Yeah.
I think that might have
I
been
also
the
like
best.
the Akali one too. I like the
that
Akali
was
one.
good. And then,
Even though it was Night Harvester, it was int.
yeah. And then I want to do general meta read as well. So for my meta read, I have like first off, I was right about Graves. Second, where is Ashe? Where is Renata? And then another one I'm gonna say is like Maokai looks pretty good. Is there anything else that's been in the like missing or in the picks that should be talked about?
Was there something like? Was there some champions that we didn't expect but they had huge prio? Maybe Leona?
Yeah, what's going on with the Leona? Good point. What's going
It's always with the MF though, no?
Leona?
So it makes kind of sense with the ult.
Yeah.
It's interesting to say the very least.
Is there anything else that's like terrible that it's missing? I think Renata and Ashe are the biggest ones where it's just like, why are they not being picked at all?
Hmm.
Okay, let me write down about itemization. Worst itemization. Hecarim loud. Who did Fnatic play in the first game? EG, yeah, that was it. Fnatic versus EG. Yeah, we've even seen Xayah bans, which was another one that I thought might be good. And so Xayah is definitely being considered. It's just no one seems to be considering Ashe.
They ban her in the second phase sometimes. I've seen like 2 games maybe we've seen, right?
Xayah.
Yeah, so ban.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess she could be a good answer if you keep the ADC pick. But I guess because she's not too huge of a prio that they pick it. Like a lot of these players, they want MF, which is like obvious. They want Kalista, they want Draven, they want, of course, Caitlyn if they can, most of the times. So they don't really. She just doesn't go into plane A.
Oh,
Maybe that's why.
You know who's missing? Who shouldn't be? Morgana. There was so many Morgana angles that didn't get capitalized
Maybe
on.
because they don't flex it in their minds. Maybe that's why. Are you still going with the stream, by the way?
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I was just thinking if there was anything else in the meta, but I think I'm gonna end the stream now, and then be back when it's time for next games at 9 o'clock. I think Kat will be there as well because it's Fnatic first. She wants to watch the Fnatic game before she goes to work. She goes to work at like 11.
Fair enough. The Fnatic. The
All right,
Fnatic
well,
was the only team apart from the RPL LCK. That was okay.
Yeah, Beyond
Playing.
looked good in the game they played against Loud.
I mean, it's hard to not look good against
I
Frozen
agree.
Heart.
It was really hard not to look good that game with how hard they griefed. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go edit this video together and then I'll be back for like
Alright.
the games later. Bye everyone.